Ric Flair met with Shilo Sanders, and in doing so, praised his character. I'll go ahead and read what Ric Flair posted. He said, "For a man that can have an ego bigger than God, you are the most handsome and nicest man I have ever met in my life. Shilo Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders, thank you for the couple hours we had together. In my mind, in Tampa right now, Tom Brady is gone, so you are absolutely the man." And his iconic woo at the end. Shout out to Ric Flair. Ric Flair is an absolute legend, and seeing him with Shilo, who I think is in a great spot with Tampa Bay, with Todd Bowles, I think he's going to have a great opportunity to work up. I think he's going to make the roster in Tampa Bay. I think that safety room at Tampa is light. I think they have safeties that are like Shilo in a way. I think Shilo is a kind of an old school safety, so to speak, when it comes to the new NFL, kind of a slower, not as great of hips. But they have Jordan Whitehead in the room, and that's somebody who I really compare Shilo Sanders to. One thing I want to show is the interaction between Ric Flair and Shilo Sanders here. Take a look.
Me up, bro. Ready? Yeah, come on, Ray. You still got it, though.
Hell yeah, man.
You might could beat Coach Prime in a race.
I'm gonna woo for Shilo. I got it straight out for you.
The what?
Woo!
Dang! That does get loud.
Nature Boy, here. Shilo. Woo!
Hey.
Man, that's awesome. Ric Flair is a freaking legend, and seeing him with Shilo is obviously pretty cool. Shilo Sanders, I've been saying it, is very entertaining. He's got to have a TV show, and man, he is quite entertaining, quite funny. And sticking on Ric Flair, one thing I wanted to show is a shout out to Big Dog Chico and Uncle Neely. Neely told a story about Ric Flair and Coach Prime back in his Jackson State days. I wanted to show here. Pretty entertaining story. Take a listen to this.
Nature Boy's Ric Flair story. Coach Prime was coaching at Jackson State, and we were playing Alabama A&M for their homecoming, which means it's their home game. And Alabama A&M brought out Ric Flair, for the pregame. And so he's at halftime doing the coin flip. Now, keep in mind, Rick's supposed to be with them.
Yeah.
After the coin get flipped, Rick is walking over to Jack State sideline to find Coach Prime. And the Alabama info, "No, Mr. Flair, you got over here. We need your." He's like, "No, I'm going to find Prime. I'm
right. I fulfill my obligations.
We
know why we're here.
$1,000 to walk off from him.
We know why we're here, dog.
The Coach Prime effect. Shout out to Chico and Uncle Neely. Pretty entertaining there. And yeah, the Shilo Sanders effect on Ric Flair back in prime Jackson State days. And Shilo Sanders, Shilo meeting with Ric Flair. Ric Flair is a legend. Love to see that. One thing I will show before we get out of here talking Shilo Sanders, Shilo in a way addressed Shedeur Sanders speeding. Take a look.
Here in Tampa, we got to be careful crossing the street, especially if Shedeur's out here.
Oh man, Shedeur made a mistake or mistakes. He's gonna learn and he's gonna move forward. Shout out to Jack Jackson for joining the show earlier. Cleveland Browns reporter giving an update on Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders' development in the Browns office, giving us that insight and real into that Browns quarterback situation. And I can't wait to see it. I've been saying Joe Flacco is going to be that guy. And I really think the effect of having him in the room is going to, really, play a big part in Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders' development. And a little Kenny Pickett too, sure as well. But I think Kenny Pickett ultimately is going to be the odd man out in the Browns quarterback room. Chat, let me know in the chat whether you agree or disagree with that. But